Welcome back to the vlog, ladies and gentlemen. It's been one hell of a couple weeks. That's why I haven't been putting out content, but I'm back. And before we get into the topic of today, no, I'm not sponsored by these people, but if you do tend to work out, Go Supplements. Here is their Warhead Sour Watermelon flavored. It tastes exactly like Warheads. I'm telling you. I just got done finishing up their Y protein Nutter Butter. So if you like Nutter Butters, I'm telling you that shit tastes exactly like you're eating a Nutter Butter, no matter if you put it in water or milk. Also, before I forget, Irish 3 apparel, hats, masks, and t-shirts. I'll leave the link in the description to get a hold of me if you want any of the merch. Sorry we haven't got our website up yet. We're still working on it. I don't know when we're going to get it. We just want to make it perfect for you guys. So you just can, not in and out, but so it's easy for you to function. But topic of today is judging people and why we tend to judge people. And we tend to judge people because it boosts our self-esteem. It makes us feel good for some odd reason. And the number one thing is that we want to look good in front of our peers. And that's a lot of things for a lot of things. We want to look good in front of our peers. It's just not judging people. It's a whole bunch of other shit too that I'm not going to go into, but that's the number one thing for a lot of shit. But like perfect example, especially what's going on in the world today, the whole race thing and what's going down. We might not be racist, but as inside as human being. But now if we're around people that are, right, because we want to look cool in front of them, right, we'll tend to act a certain way that we wouldn't act not in front of them, you see. So it makes us look cool so we can get acceptance from these people, right? And it's not always the case, but I'm going to say 85% of it is that we tend to want to look cool in front of others. So if other people are judging people on their skin color or what they look like or their past, we are going to talk like them so we can oppress these motherfuckers, which I don't understand why. Because you should have the mentality that if you like me, for who I am. If you don't, fuck you type of shit. But we're humans and we like to be accepted. And we all go through this shit. I've gone through this shit growing up and, you know, in my, early 20s. I've gone through this shit, right? But I've learned through my 3-step process that not to do this. And when I tend to catch myself doing it, I take myself back to the drawing board, and as y'all should do, and figure and go and man and woman the fuck up, and apologize to that person for being judgmental on whatever you were judging that person is, because that's what a real man or woman should do, is apologize for their mistakes, because we know it's wrong in our hearts, in our conscience. We know it's wrong, but we still tend to do it. Uh, because another perfect example. If you are like 600 pounds, you don't want to be called a fat fuck. You don't want to be called a fat ass, or go eat another cheeseburger, or go, you know, eat this or eat that. It doesn't make us feel good. So why do we want to do it to other people? And I say this all the time, is that look at kids, or look at when we were kids. I should say, when we were kids, um, we wouldn't, we'd play with anybody. right? We weren't judgmental. We just wanted to play with somebody. We didn't care who it was. Okay, we got toys. Let's go play on the playground or the sandbox, and it wasn't a big deal. But as we grow up, we tend to do what I said. Uh, want to be accepted by people, and we lose that mentality of that golden rule. I think it's don't quote me if I'm wrong, but something about do to others the way you want to do it to yourself, or something like that. If I messed it up, I apologize. But we tend to, growing up, like I said, lose that golden rule because of shit that's going on in our lives. And we need, as human beings, not to do that. And I cannot stress this enough, is if, please, 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 if you tend to do this and you catch yourself doing it, please come back to the drawing board and go and say, listen, I was in the wrong. So or woman, like I said, woman, the fuck up, and go apologize to that person if you can, right? If you can find a person ever again, or whatever the case may be. It's just something good that we need to start doing in this world, because there's a lot of hate and judgmental people in this world, which I think we don't tend to do. We just do it because it's automatic. But like I said, we need to reprogram our brain not to do this type of shit, because I don't know if anybody believes in God out there, but the good man upstairs watching, and who knows, we might not be in heaven because of it. We might be going to hell because of it. So we need to try as a human being to be as nice as possible and help the people in need, and not tend to judge people on their skin color, their appearance, and their past. And stop looking for that acceptance and saying, listen, if you don't like what I'm doing because I'm helping somebody that you don't like and you're judging, well, fuck you, and I'm going to do this shit anyway. And if you don't want to talk to me, then fine. I know I'm doing the right thing. So that is the mentality we should have towards people. Once again, thanks for listening. Live your life and make your mark. Always follow your dreams. Until next time, I'll see you on the flip side.